Okay, hey guys, I'm going to be doing a video on this nail kit. This is the Kiss Salon Dip professional dipping system. You're not supposed to, it's literally just dipping your nail. So when I posted a picture of this on my Instagram and showed everybody that I got it, there was a few people that asked me to do a video when I used it. So here's the video. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I have not used this before. So this is going to be like a first time for me as well. Okay, so what comes in the kit is, it looks like this says the Activator. We get the brush on nail glue. Then it comes with 20, or actually 40. It comes with 20 white tips for French manicures, and then 20 of the clear tips for you to like paint them or whatever you want to do with them. So here's the tips. Then it comes with the dipping powder to dip your nails in. It comes with 2 of these extra brushes, because I hear that this kit you have to work quickly with it or the brushes will start to get hard. But someone, sorry if you guys hear the kids, we're on Christmas break, so someone told me to have a paper towel or something ready, because between each application of these, of the gel and the activator, you want to make sure your brushes are wiped off really good. So it comes with 2 extra brushes. It comes with a sponge to wipe off the excess powder after each dip. It comes with a cuticle stick, an orange stick. And it comes with this tray to pour the powder in so you can easily dip your nail. And then last but not least, it comes with a nail file. And then it comes with the directions. So what you're supposed to do first is wash your hands. You're supposed to use a nail polish remover or an alcohol pad to get any of the excess oils off your fingernails. Then you are supposed to lightly file your nails down, which I've already done all of that. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cuticle or orange wood stick, and I'm going to lightly push the skin back on my fingernails here. Okay, now that I got that done, I'm going to go ahead and choose the tips that best fit my nails. Now I'm just going to use the French manicure tips today. I will have to cut these down. They're extremely long, as you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and cut them down. So let me put these, get the set that fits me, and I will come back and show you guys how to put a couple of guys. So I've got my nails lined out here that fit me, and the one thing I want to say is, well, there's a couple things actually. This kit was not opened at all. It was a sealed kit. However, I wanted to use the white French tips, but when I opened them up to put them on, like to get my sizes, there was only 16 in here. There's supposed to be 20. So there was 4 missing out of the white. There is 20 in the regular. So I have to use the regular because I didn't have enough of the white tips to get my sizes out of there. So I have no choice but to use the clear tips, which is a downside for me because, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it is in a way, because 20 tips, like when I get fake nails in the box where I just glue them on, and they come with like 24 nails, I can get 2 sets of nails out of a box. This comes with 40 tips. I would at least expect to get 2 sets of nails out of these tips, whether it be 2 sets of these or 2 sets of these, or a set out of these and a set out of these. But because they shorted me on these, I'm not going to get any more nails out of this now, because I just used all of the ones that fit me out of here. So these are like now nothing to me, and these are now nothing to me. So I literally, by the way, this kit was $11.97 at Walmart. So I literally got 1 set of nails out of here. Now, you know, to me, that already makes this not worth it. The second thing that I think is kind of a downside in addition to this, and because of this, it takes so much more time. If you're, like, I have a 1-year-old, and right now I'm only able to do this because she's napping but it just, like, what's the benefit from it so far? That's what I'm looking at. Yes, it looks like a cool concept and everything, but I don't know if my kit was the only one that would have been shorted with nails or whatever, but it already takes too much time for me. If that's not an issue for you, then you might like this, but to me, it already takes too much time. So, okay, the next step is the glue. So that's another thing too. I had to file the points down on these nails because they're so sharp at the end, they make them not fit my nail well. So that's just probably my nails because I have like itty bitty tiny fingernails. But yeah, so I'm gonna use my glue. I just use this super glue from the Dollar Tree to do my nails, but if you don't have any glue, you can use the gel to brush it on. But one thing I did like about these tips is how it has the groove line to show you where to stop. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a groove line there to show you where to stop when you put the tip on. So I really like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some glue on the tip, like on the band of the nail, like the groove line, I'm sorry, can't speak. And I'm going to put that on my nail. Now remember, they've already been filed. I'm going to push down on I'm kind of going to use like a seesaw method where I push down on this part first and then slowly rock it down into place to make sure that I don't get any air bubbles underneath of it. And I'm just going to hold it there for a second. There's what it looks like on my finger. I will be cutting these down a lot because I want pretty short nails. Like I said, I do have a 1-year-old and I do not want to scratch her. Anyway, I'm just going to put it on there, like I said, and I'm going to rock it down. You'll see. Bear with me, guys. I'm not very good at these nail videos. You guys know that I don't hardly do these on my channel, but y'all wanted a video, so here it is. So I'm just pushing it down a little bit more. What that one looks like. Once again, here is what the thumb looks like. And I'm going to go and do the other nails, and I will be right back. I am back. Now, I got them all cut down and filed to the shape that I want. You guys can see. Okay, I'm just going to touch on a couple of quick points right now. To my best friend in between doing this, and she raised a good point. Now, if you're just wanting this kit for the powder and stuff and you have your own tips to use, then this might be a good deal. I don't know. I haven't gotten to that step yet. But if you're wanting this kit for the tips, I don't like the tips. The tips are easy to put on because of that groove. It's quicker to put them on. But as far as the quality of the tips, I'm not impressed at all. At all. But the application is good. Now, we're going to get down to the kit part. Now, I just want to point out that I'm no nail expert. We're going to get started with the actual dipping. So, I'm going to take my cup and I'm going to take the powder, and from what I saw in the videos, everybody was pouring. I hope this is, yeah, it's sealed again. It has a seal protector there. It's just a pinkish acrylic powder. That's what it looks like. So everybody's been done pretty much the entire thing in here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just dumping it in here, filling up the little thing with all of it. Now, you can pretty much just pour the rest. It has an easy spout, so you can pour the rest that you don't use back into the container. This lighting, I'm so sorry, guys. Like, it's so bright. Like I said, I'm an amateur at this nail stuff. I'm only doing this video because I was asked to do it. So I hope you guys don't, like, shoot me here because this is insane for me. Okay. So the very first thing that you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take the gel and you're supposed to, if I can get the lid off, you're supposed to brush it on your nail like you're painting your fingernail, right? So it just comes with a regular nail polish brush. So we're just going to get it And I hope you guys can see, but I'm just painting it. Be careful, do not get it on your skin. Okay, so I'm painting the gel on my nail. I'm gonna move that to the side and I'm gonna get my little dip thing and I'm literally just gonna stick my fingernail. You guys can see, I've got my thumbnail stuck all the way in there. I'm going to pick it up, kind of bounce it on the thing a little bit, get my sponge, stick it over the cup, and just brush off the excess. Okay? Now I can already see, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I can already see there's like a little corner right there where I didn't get any on there. So you're gonna wanna do this process at least 3 times. So I'm gonna put some gel there on the corner where I didn't get it. Okay. And then quickly, you gotta work quickly. Stick it down in the powder. I'm gonna kind of move it around a little bit, pull it back out, and we're gonna dust the excess off. Okay. Can you guys see better now? There's what we have. I think I'm just gonna leave that light like that. There's what we have so far. There's the thumb. So I'm just gonna leave that like, you know what? I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm supposed to be putting the activator on after every coat, guys. Learn from me. Learn from me. That's probably why it got sticky. So I'm gonna put the activator on. This stuff is what really smells bad. So I just put the activator on after 4 coats. Now, I don't know if that messed up my thumb or not. Don't know. But that was my error. I was wondering like what the crap is going on? Why does it still feel like mushy? But yeah, after every coat, you were supposed to put the activator on. Let's see if we can do the first nail the right way. All right, so we're gonna take the gel and we're gonna brush it on here. Just like we're polishing our nail. And we're gonna dip it in the powder. Now we're gonna just wipe it off there, brush it off. Drop my sponge in the powder. You guys can see how, now we're gonna put the activator on. You guys can see how gentle and graceful I am. Okay, so there's the activator. I am, like I said, I am not good at this kind of stuff at all. I literally just put some nails on. Okay, another thing of the gel. Be careful you do not get it on your skin. Okay, dip it into the powder. I kind of move my nail around a little bit too to make sure that it's hitting like every area. You may not want to wipe the nail right away because I noticed that the sponge is kind of getting it on there. Now the activator's turn. Okay, we got the activator going on here. All right, so there's the activator. Now we're gonna give that just a second here. Let me go ahead and wipe off my activator brush. Okay, so now we're going to do the gel again. I could see what they mean about the brush of the gel. It's the gel brush that you got to worry about, ladies. Now we're going to dip it in. I guess that's why they give you 2 extra. I'm not really worried about the activator. I don't know. This just seems like it's a big bunch of nonsense to me. But then, like I said, I'm not good at acrylic nails, so it doesn't surprise me that. But it's really not hard. Like, you can't really mess it up. It's just tedious, and you got to take your time, and I don't really have a whole lot of time, guys. So there's the first nail. You guys can see there. It goes on really well. I will admit that. Even with me and my nonsense here, not knowing what the crap I'm doing, not being very graceful at it, it does really well. I don't think that you have to be someone that is crazy good at acrylic nails to be able to do this. I just think that you have to have the time. And I'm rushing because I know that my daughter is going to wake up soon. And I'm trying to get this like all done, and I'm rushing and making a lot of like silly mistakes. So yeah, if you got plenty of time to take your time at this, then I think you're really going to like the powder stuff. But we'll know more after I get them filed down. Okay, so there's the activator. Oh goodness. Another thing of the gel. I'm just going to do this nail for you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop filming and hurry up and do the other nails. Let me wipe this one off. And then come back and show you guys the finished product of the whole thing. Because I think you guys pretty much got the gist of it now. It's really not a hard concept. It's just, like I said, having the time to actually sit down and like be careful and do it the right way. I will say, do this in an area where you have proper ventilation, because this activator is like that typical acrylic smell. So, yeah. All right, so there we got that. They do seem to be pretty strong already. Like, I'm trying to flip off my thumbnail, and it literally feels like I have an acrylic nail on there. Like, it feels pretty strong. I am back, and here are the final nails. I have filed this hand pretty much. I mean, I have a little bit of filing left to do on here. Let me turn off the light so you guys can see. I'm just going to give you guys like a quick, I guess, I don't know. Just a quick kind of final thoughts kind of thing. I haven't filed this hand yet, so. Okay. So, here's what they look like, by the way. I've got nail dust and stuff on me because I literally just stopped, filming or filing because my battery on my camera is getting ready to go dead, and I wanted to finish this video up. I'm going to have to paint these, I think. I mean, I don't have to. They look okay without painting. But, of course, I mean, they look like they've been filed, basically. So I'm going to have to put some type of clear coat on here. Maybe a light color polish or something. I don't know. But they do look good. However, you can definitely tell I am an amateur at this. However, in the same instance, it doesn't really look that bad. So, my final thoughts on this kit are, would I buy this kit again? No. And it's not because I think the application is bad. The application is okay. You guys know that I did a couple little like flub ups on my part because I was trying to hurry. But as far as the application, it goes well. However, I will say, first thing, well, let me just start at the beginning with the tips. I'm sorry if this is all over the place, but number one, you guys know how I feel about the tips. I don't like the tips, however, they are easy to put on. If you have your own tips, then you're going to be good to go with this kit. As far as the powder dip method, super simple. Super simple. I did realize at the end, though, if I would dip my nail in, pull it out, dip it in, pull it out, dip it in, it worked a lot better than just dipping it in once and moving it around. So the dip method is amazing. I really like that. The gel on the brush does dry really quickly, so you're going to need to keep that brush wiped off after every single stroke. You have 2 extra brushes there, so keep them handy. You definitely want to keep that brush soft because as it starts to harden, the gel application is harder to get even. You are going to want to use either the nail file that comes with the kit, which is right here. I showed you guys in the beginning. It is a very like rough grit. Or you're going to want to have your own rougher grit nail file to file these, because it is like a hard acrylic. It's an easy application if you have time. I keep wanting to stress that, because this is something where you're going to want to take your time, make sure you do not get the gel on your skin, because anywhere the gel is, that's where the powder is going to stick to, that's where it's going to harden, and then you're going to have issues with lifting, and they're not going to stay on long. So definitely take your time. I think overall the price was pretty good. Like I said, I paid $11.97 for it at Walmart. I don't know, the kit's really good minus the tips, but I would not buy it again because number one, I didn't have any extra tips to use, so I had to use the tips that came in the kit. And number two, it just takes too much time for me. Like I said, I'm a mom of a 1-year-old, and I had to do this while she was napping, so I was trying to rush through it, and you cannot rush through this. So if time is not an issue for you and tips are not an issue for you, then I think this kit is going to be absolutely amazing. So anyway, I hope that was a decent video for you ladies that requested it. If you guys have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. I really can't think right now. So if there's something that I didn't answer for you and you have a question about, just ask me in the comments below and I'll answer you down there. But anyway, here's the finished result. And yeah, I'm going to go finish filing them a little bit more. I got to do my other hand and then probably paint them. And I will post a photo of the finished nails on my Instagram. So you guys be sure to go follow me. It's linked below along with my other social media. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.